So Fox News obtaining new jailhouse recordings of an accused murder suspect. His name is Willie Wilkerson. He's heard telling his mother from jail that he wants to cut a deal before the ADDA George Gascón possibly loses his job. Bill Melugin live in LA with the details on this now. Bill, you've got it. Good morning. Hello.
Bill, good morning to you. At least one accused murderer is concerned about ADDA George Gascón's future, as we have now obtained exclusive in-custody audio of him sounding fairly worried that if Gascón gets recalled, his progressive policies will go away with him. So take a look. As you mentioned, this is Willie Wilkerson, law enforcement sources telling me. He's a gang member charged with murdering a 21-year-old man in a home invasion burglary in LA County last February. He's also charged with the attempted murder of two other people who were shot in that home invasion and survived. Now, under ADDA Gascón's progressive policies, Wilkerson was not charged with any gun or gang enhancements and wasn't charged with any special circumstance allegations that would carry life without parole. But Fox News has obtained an in-custody call between Wilkerson and a loved one after a court hearing last week where he says his attorney wants to make a deal to plea down murder charges as soon as possible while Gascón is still in office. Take a listen.
I told you last time that he want to hurry up and try to get something did before they re-elect somebody else besides Gascón and bring back that little the life without parole and the death penalty. If we could get the manslaughter, then manslaughter only carries 6, 9, and 12.
And prosecutors in the ADDA office tell Fox News as the campaign to recall Gascón continues to gain momentum, defense attorneys and defendants have become increasingly eager to cut deals quickly while Gascón is still the DA. One of Gascón's biggest critics, the vice president of the ADDA union, says criminals know they have to capitalize on what he says are Gascón's soft on crime policies while they still can.
If you're a violent criminal in Los Angeles right now, your biggest ally is not your defense lawyer, it's not the judge, it's not the jury, it's George Gascón. That's who your biggest supporter is. That's the reason why criminal defendants all throughout Los Angeles County want George Gascón to give them a deal, because they know that he is their biggest cheerleader.
And guys, the campaign to recall George Gascón is now feeling a wind at their back with the recall of San Francisco DA Chesa Boudin last night. The campaign tells me if Angelenos can get the recall on the ballot, Gascón will, quote, be walking the same plank in the near future. We'll send it back to you.
Stunning when you hear it, when you hear the sound, when you hear the audio. It makes a difference. Yeah. Bill, thank you. Bill Melugin in Los Angeles.